what's going on, everybody? So here I am in the shop, and I am going to attempt another PDR repair. Hopefully this will come out great. It's not that bad, but again, it's kind of a little crease dent that I'm going to try to use the PDR tools and pull it out and hopefully get it close enough to where you can't even tell it. But we're about to find out. So let's get into this. All right, well, I'm going to use my slide knock tool and see if this actually might help get this dent out right here. And it's a different type of tab that I'm using. I'm using a circular tab. And that didn't appear to do a whole heck of a lot. So at this point, things are not going the way I want it to. The panel is not coming out and not moving the way I thought it should. I know most of the exterior panels on this car are made out of aluminum, so it is a little bit different to work with, but we're going to keep trying. Hopefully I can get this spot worked out, and we'll just kind of go from there. All right, so that didn't work out so great. And much like, you know, anything in this line of work, sometimes things just don't work out right. So I opted to just go ahead, fill the car. I'm going to refinish the panel because when I tried the PDR, no matter what I did, heat, no heat, pushing from the inside, pulling from the outside, the aluminum panel is just too thin, and it still developed a wrinkle, and it would just wrinkle somewhere else, and it was spreading up the panel. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to cut it right here, go ahead and fill it and call it a day, because I mean there's not much filler, less than 1/8 of an inch it's on here anyway, so just go ahead and get it done. I know some of you guys are probably going to be like, well, why don't you just keep on going with the PDR? You suck at PDR. Well, I am new at it, and I've not done a lot of PDR, and there's probably some of you PDR masters out there to be like, oh, I could have done that. It would have taken me 3 hours to do it. And you're probably right. And maybe I could have spent 3 hours and gotten it, and maybe I couldn't have. But this is a quick and easiest way just to get it done. I've got to do refinish work on the rest of the car anyway. And we're going to do some cool stuff to the car to make it look a lot better. Not going to give that away yet, but I am going to tell you we got parts that are already here for it. Now we just got to get them the same color as the car and start getting everything on the car for the overall look that we want for the customer. And I think it's going to be cool. So, hey, it works out. We'll just go ahead and get the car going on this, and we'll show you how it turns out. So, let's go ahead and get back into it. All right, so I told you we would go ahead and get this thing primed. So what I'm doing, I'm just priming the spots that need it, and then I'm going to go through and do my finish work and sand it down. But I've got that spot ready. I've got the door ready to be primed because it's in pretty rough shape. And then I've got everything up front here because I'm going to just kind of break a line and come across and prime it here in the front, because I don't really need to paint the entire hood with prime. Now the other thing I'm going to do is, while I've got this one down, I'm going to go ahead and jump over here on the Excursion, and we're going to prime the roof that is now done. So then we've got everything going in the direction we need it to. So let's go ahead and get this thing primed up. Okay, so I got the Mercedes front end sprayed. Now I'm going to start putting it together, and I think it come out absolutely awesome. Check out that. I mean, that's nice. So yeah, I think it's going to look totally awesome on the Mercedes. But for now, let's go ahead and get this thing put together. Yeah, I am struggling with this pretty bad. The inner structure is kind of rough to get on this particular design. It's a lot of little tabs you've got to get to snap into place, and you've got to flex the bumper in order to get the tabs to snap into the place. And that's what helps hold the rigidness of the bumper, and that's what helps attach it to the inner structure on the front of the car as well. So has to go on there, just part of the struggles that we got to do. See, and I bet nobody shows you this part when it's absolutely how hard it is to get these things to come together. You know, I've got a heat gun, I'm using the heat, just a lot of stuff I'm trying to get in here to get this thing to form to the bumper. And the bumper is a little flat, so I'm trying to flex the bumper all at the same time as I'm trying to get this to pop in. And it's rough. So I'm gonna keep working at this and get this bumper assembled, and hopefully we can get it on the car. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So we are down here banging it on this Mercedes, and almost to the point where we can get the front end on it, and that means this build is coming to a conclusion. So far, let's recap. I have done paint on the fenders. We buffed the entire car. We went with a custom black that just looks absolutely amazing. We did a custom wrap on it that's got carbon fiber windows. I mean, literally, we murdered this thing out, and it looks just badass. I mean, from what it was before to what it is now, it's a totally different car. I think the customer's absolutely gonna love it, and we're gonna find out soon enough. But for now, let's get this front end on. Now, make a note on these bumpers here. They're not too terribly hard to get on, but if you are changing the front bumper, you will have to look and see if there are any basically lower supports that have to be changed on the AMG upgrade. So bear in mind. Hey everybody, so it has come down to the wire. We have got this thing assembled and we are doing the finishing touches on it now. Only thing left is to go get this thing cleaned up, call the customer so he can come and get it, and then you guys get to see the car in its entirety and you can let us know what you think. Because right now, everything's finished up. Like I said, it is dirty, but that can be fixed easily. So we're gonna go wash this thing. I'm gonna call the customer, and then we're gonna get this car out of here today. Okay folks, so here we go. I've got Ryan here with me. We're getting ready to show him his new whip. So let's go ahead and get this thing out here and see what he thinks.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The grill is fire. Absolutely
Completely different.
Oh my goodness.
Completely blacked out, and we've added some pretty cool stuff on here too.
Absolutely, the carbon fiber is amazing. The grill too.
Oh, look at it. The more you look, the more you're gonna see. Yeah.
Dude, thank you, man.
Oh, you haven't seen it all?
Dude,
Go to the back. Check out the back.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
tinted lights.
Yes.
Dude, this is bad.
I told you.
Nah, you weren't kidding, man. This is
I
bad.
told you. I mean, it's a completely different car. I mean, that's
Yeah, no shit.
that's kind of what we were going for, was that.